I've noticed that lazy language is one of the acceptable sins in the Christian church. Christian people can be heard saying and using the B word, the S word, the A word, along with a host of substitute crudities, all the while masking our behavior with silly statements like, "Pardon my French." I've heard this kind of language on the golf course, at fancy dinners, at church events. I've even heard it in professional settings. It's another sign to me that the Christian community has adopted many of the traits of what preachers used to call worldliness. Meanwhile, the Apostle Paul told us to avoid obscenity, foolish talking, or coarse joking, and said, "Do not let any unwholesome talk come out of your mouths." I suggest to you that in a culture given to coarseness, not swearing or not using crude language is one of the most powerful testimonies of faith available to us. Our speech literally fills the air around us. If we speak differently, people will recognize it quickly, immediately. A while ago, I joined one of 4 foursomes playing the famed Pebble Beach golf course in California. Thinking it would please us and result in greater tips, one of the caddies for our foursome began telling very vulgar jokes halfway down the first fairway. He continued until one of the 4 in our foursome pointed to me and said, "He's a preacher." Well, though I preach from time to time, I'm not really a preacher. But the designation stuck, and for the remaining 16 holes, I was called preacher, and the caddy never told another off-color joke. We all learned in 5th grade science class that water seeks its own level. Later in life, we learned that people seek their own level too. With language, it can mean that we all keep looking for the lowest common denominator of communication until we all end up in a verbal swamp. If you want to speak French, learn the real thing. Your speech, your testimony, and the impression you make will be the better for it.